Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy, and welcome to Old to New. Now, today I am using this die, and I'm going to make my granddaughter Briley a birthday card. And this is for Old to New. I am using my favorite magazine from Creative Keepsakes, May 2006. Now, see how much glue I put on that? I should have never put that much adhesive on that. You will see what happens. So, gosh, every time I do a voiceover, I cough. So yeah, it really stuck to my paper. I should have just used a little dot there and a little dot here. I just wasn't even thinking when I was doing this. I am using Creative Keepsakes 2006 magazine, and it is on page 50. And the inspiration came from this card that Jennifer McGuire made. And the inspiration that I took from her card was the stenciling and mixed media that she did on her card. So that's what I wanted to do with this rainbow die. I do end up redoing the rainbow, and I cut some cardstock the same size as my card, and I redone it, and it looks so much better. But I left all this in so you see that, you know, I make mistakes a lot, but it did turn out pretty. See, it is really hard to get up, and I thought, oh boy, I better peel some of it up. I kept the inside so that I can tack them down when I do each one and then pull up the one that I'm doing, if that makes sense. It was a good idea, and it worked. I just needed to do it on a separate paper than my card. I went ahead and zoomed in so that you could see. I'm doing the middle one of the orange. And I get it kind of all over my fingers, but it's all right. I have one more Old to New to do for this month, and then I'm done for the month of March. So, which you don't know that, but today is March 2nd. I'm a little bit ahead, and I'm really trying to fill up the whole month of March so I can start on April videos. Not for sure what I want to do in April yet, so it's kind of all up in the air. I know my daughter Amanda is coming home with Braxton and Briley around March 11th. And she'll be here for a week. So I don't want to do any scrapbooking while they're here, and just kind of visit and play with the kids. It was so nice out yesterday. We burnt some brush and raked some leaves that we didn't get raked in the fall. And I dumped all my pots that my plants died, got them emptied and ready to repot some more plants. They had a special on Walmart online. You could buy 20 succulents for 50 cents each. So it was awesome. So ended up, my daughter Amanda bought some, and I knew she said she was going to give me some of them, but I thought, oh man, I just couldn't stand it. So I had to buy me a box of them. So we each got different ones. So we're going to split them up and we're each going to get different ones. So I will have some little succulents to put out in my pots for my porch this summer. So this is where I rip my card. The rainbow itself turned out pretty, but I end up pausing the video and cutting me some white daisy cardstock and I redone the rainbow. I can't talk. I'm just kind of putting my blending brush around, and I'm using Lagoon ink. I had this on my brush already. I can't wait for her to see this card. It's simple, but it's cute, and I'm going to write happy birthday on the inside. Now, I pulled out an older stamp from Close to My Heart, and it's a unicorn stamp. And I used one of the sayings on there. It says, "You make life sparkle." So I'm putting that on the outside. Alrighty. Now here's where I bring in the other card front, and it's a little bit darker than the other one, but I think it's a lot better. Alright, so I thought I would just glue this on after I get done. Here's that older stamp, and I'm going to use "You Make Life Sparkle." I like bringing out my older stamps and using them. I outlined that little phrase in wisteria cardstock because I used the ink. I'm bringing out my Close to My Heart watercolors. I love using watercolors. I think they're so pretty. I'm going to add 3 colors to this. I'm going to use the pink, which I already watered down a little bit. I love adding splatters with these watercolor paints. Okay, the next one is the orange. And then, what is it? I do some green. And then I add some blue. Just to add some sparkle. Alright. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to easily glue or put down my little clouds. Just like that. And then glue that on. While that's drying, I'm going to put some foam adhesive. And I did pick this up Close to My Heart. And it's a nice thickness. Alright, going to glue that on there. Next thing I do is very easily, I draw on some little plus signs to add some glittery spots to the card. This card that Jennifer made was so It is so pretty. It really inspired me to get out my inks, my blending brushes. I didn't use ribbon. I wish I had a flowers. Well, I may. I need to check my stencils. And maybe I would like to recreate her card. But I love mine. I think she will really love it. And I don't think I smudged my splatters, and I'm lucky for that. One more. I started out making dots, and then I kind of joined them together. I'm kind of going over a couple of them because they weren't really that dark. All right, super cute. I love how this turned out. While I have time left, don't forget, go check out Dolly's channel and see what she is doing today. And I will have links to everything I use down below if you would like to support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming to watch my channel. Bye-bye.